Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back yet again with another iRacing special. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the Portimao 1000. This might be one of the dumber ideas I've had this year, but I'm hoping we can just get to the finish. That's all we really want today, chat. But welcome. We've got Yuki, we've got BSJ, we've got Dave, we've got Dixty, we've got Bit Late Barry, we've got Jack, we've got F7, we've got Dart. I hope you're all doing very well. Oh, I've got no idea what to expect from this race, honestly. Sign-ups isn't actually that impressive. I thought there was going to be more, but apparently not. So, we'll wait and see. Hey, thank you for the primer, Yuki. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh, that's what I need to do before we get started, chat. So, because we've got 2 streams today, Twitch allows you to do... Where was it? I'm already being an unprofessional streamer. Where is it? Twitch. I don't know if it'll show up on the stream or anything. I just want to double check. I was going to get it set up beforehand, but then I've just been trying to sort out everything. Is it there? No. There. There. So, select hours. I want it on for... We're going to be live for probably the next 14 hours. There we go. Oh! Bit Late Barry as well with a primer. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you. You're a professional all the time. Can't count how many times you burped yesterday. I only burped through like the first few minutes. After that, I was fine. Get the hype train going before we hit the 10-minute mark. That would be pretty incredible. I probably will break the stream at some point. Why? We're already exiting the pit lane and we got beef with someone. So it's classic. Well, classic is a bit strong. Retro maybe endurance race cars for this one. So we've got the old LMP2 car, lovingly known as the HPD. We've got the Aston Martin and the Corvette GT1s, and then the Ford GT2 car, which is a very weird car in iRacing, because it's actually 2 cars for the price of 1, which is very unlike iRacing to actually give you a good discount. But yeah, this thing has got a, I think it's either 6 or 6.5 litre V12, and it sounds incredible. Hence why I picked this car, because I thought if I was going to have to listen to something for 6 hours, it may as well sound good. It's a little bit shaky at the start of the sim, but it's alright. Would I believe you it's 1:08 AM? I'll believe you even more, and I'd be even more impressed, BSJ, if you somehow are still here at the end without going to sleep. Don't pull an all-nighter. Oh, it just sounds so good, doesn't it? Ugh! It's taken a lap before I've witnessed a murder. I'm just trying to get some practice in. So I think there's about 200 cars signed up for this event. I'll have to have a look in a minute, kind of how big our class is. Thank you for the 100 bits as well, Dad. I appreciate it. And MMS Racing for the follow. Thank you. So yeah, I'm going to try and solo this event. Whether it's a really bad idea or not, we'll wait and see. I have soloed a 1,000 kilometer event before. That was Bathurst 1000. So this one should be a bit quicker. But of course, it's a bit more intense. Although I believe in that race I did also use proper sequential shifter. So, I mean, I might get kind of halfway through and be really struggling with it, so I might go back to obviously use it. Luckily, I can override it with flappy paddles if I want to. Obviously, I can go like that if it's easier, but... Oh, you running in my lobby, are you, Yuki? Yeah, so I think there's only going to be like 3 splits for this one. It's not going to be the world's most popular endurance race, We're also probably doing it at the most awkward time slot, because it kind of only really works for either Europeans that get up quite early or Asia. Even Australia, it's arguably a bit too late. It's probably not going to be done till 2 in the morning. But we'll see what happens. Please don't punt me. But good luck to you, buddy. I see, this is why I always love doing some of these races as well, because people know other people in the lobbies. It's great fun. I don't think that final corner is quite flat. It might be if I absolutely get the line right. Should do a 1000 of Sebring. If iRacing hosted it, I would do it. I really hope iRacing do start doing more of these distance-based enduros, because I think you kind of open up a lot of scope, and for some good length races. Like, you know, 500 kilometers. I know Camel GT is... Is that 500 miles, or is that... No, that's got to be 500 kilometers, because that only takes like 3 hours. That's a really good fun one that I enjoy doing. But I think, you know, unless I start doing like some privately hosted events, it would be great to see them do more random stuff. I say, yeah, the HPDs aren't that much quicker. It always seems like a little bit of a weird combo. But the HPD, I think, is going to be the popular car choice. Like, this lobby is just HPDs, GT1s. I don't think we've got any GT2s here. I'm just getting a little bit sketchy up the top of the hill. But so, I love Portimao as well. I've never really done much racing here on iRacing. But obviously, it was on the F1 games for a few years. And it's just a great fun circuit. It's probably one of very few tracks that was built fully in the 21st century that feels old school. And I really like that. I mean, the elevation change around here is great. Yeah, it's not quite flat, that final turn. Ugh. Definitely not quite flat. Maybe on low fuel. So, 90 litres then gives you about 35 laps. So... we're going to be pitting about every 50 minutes. It should be just under 6 hours, this race. Let's say, yeah, the HPDs are only about 6-7 seconds a lap faster, so they're not going to be hopefully lapping us constantly. Hey, welcome in, Miz. I use race laps. I do have the pro version, but try the free one, see how you get on with it. And then kind of decide whether you want to upgrade. I think I do have a discount code if you then do want to upgrade to Pro. But the baseline version is pretty good as well. It gives you quite a good few useful features. Oh, I love the way you've just got to chuck it down the gears. So my wheel technically has unlimited. Because it's a direct drive wheel, it could technically go around for as long as ever. It's only really coded to do 1080. Oh, yellow. But it does technically, like, I could just keep spinning it one way or the other if I wanted to. Ah! Oopsie daisy. Try and get out of the way of people. Shameless plug. Oh, you've got to be shameless with it. What's the point in plugging stuff if you're not going to be shameless with it? If you top 5, I will consider subbing. Well, the thing is, no matter what happens, I will get disqualified at the end. Because you can't... Like, yesterday, the race we did yesterday, you could solo. This one, you can't. So I've actually had to sign up one of the other guys. Which he doesn't know I've done that. So, he won't lose iRacing from it, luckily. That was a bit suicidal. Oh no, I got wheel damage, chat. May as well practice getting used to it with that. Oh yeah, the crew chief with sweary mode is brilliant. Where's my livery gone? Let's trading points. Trading... Oh no, wrong mouse. TP updater. I say no. Basically, nobody's got a livery on. That's a bit weird. 4 ads in a row. Is Twitch having a laugh? So my wheel will go 500. So 1.5 turns each way is how I've got it set up normally. I think iRacing I might only have it on 900 degrees. I want to say. I still use Windows 10. I'm proud of it. Yeah, my wheel set to just under 1080. Right, we're actually gonna get some liveries. Where's TP? I don't want to upgrade to Windows 11. I've got Windows 11 on my laptop, and I just don't really like it. The only other problem I've got as well is I've got like a ton of macro keys. So I don't want to like break any of those by trying to go to 11. Is it more supported to watch you on Twitch or YouTube? Miz, either way. What? There you go. That's 2 HPDs out in the pit lane. Whichever is easier for you, Miz. That's why I stream on both nowadays. Especially now I'm trying to grow the iRacing channel. He reckons all... Oh, there we go. The livery's up, finally. So 90 litres is the maximum you can have in the tank, then. Yeah, I mean, Windows 10 is not the greatest operating system in the world anyway, but I think it's still... I prefer it over Windows 11 still. And I'm sure I will go to Windows 11 at some point, but the thing is I then just don't want to spend weeks on end trying to find out that features no longer exist that I'm relying on. What should I bind them to? I would say like DRS, pit limiter. It kind of depends on what cars you're driving is what you should map it to. Oh, I need to have a look at that then. Problem is I've got like a lot of macros for software and stuff. It's things like Adobe Premiere. I made my own macros for it, so I can do basically exactly what I want to with it. Things like making sure that my face cam is always in exactly the same position. Things like that. So, 215 laps then, at just over a minute and a half, is... what, 300 and... about 330. Just over. So we're looking, yeah, at about 5.5 hours. Why go to the outside of me there? Have you played Forza Motorsport by chance? I used to play Forza Motorsport competitively. At my peak, I was ranked about 50th in the world on Forza Motorsport. In one of their esports comps. I narrowly missed out on going to, I can't remember where that event was hosted. Might have been Germany. But yeah, I used to be a real Forza sweat. Yeah, but this is the thing with Windows, is you kind of still, like, unless you're on Apple, which I won't be, you're kind of locked it, like, Linux just isn't supported by enough still. I'll have to have a look at it. So I basically just use my laptop to experiment with, like, kind of trying out features I would use on my PC without the risk of messing up my PC. Also, Windows is really odd with what it thinks you can upgrade with. It reckons, so my PC that I play iRacing on, which has got a Ryzen 9 5950X and an RTX 3090, is 2 generations old. at this point. So not ridiculous, like 4 or 5 years old. Which is obviously, I know PCs move pretty fast, but not bad. Windows goes, oh yeah, we're not sure that'll be able to run it. I was like, sorry? How do you not think an RTX 3090 can run Windows 11? How intensive is Windows 11? Have we got the legs over the HBD? Yeah, look at that. I mean, basically even up until about 270 clicks. I mean, they're a lot better on the brakes. They've got to make up 6 seconds somewhere, but... That's the thing, I had one iPhone once. I know Last 212 would love it if I got a proper iPhone. I have one, to be fair, that I use for a few bits and pieces. But yeah, no, I'm mainly Android and Windows. I'm just sucking into the Samsung ecosystem at this point. Use SimHub, right? I've never used SimHub, I don't think. I know it's a very popular piece of kit and I've got no problem with it. I've just never really found a need, personally. iPhone Master Race. Now, I just don't... It's so hilarious. Like, I just cannot wrap my head around iOS. It's so weird. Like, if ever I got to try and sort out something on Last 212's phone, I just cannot do it. I understand a lot of people like them, and for people that obviously are wrapped into the ecosystem, then fair enough, because, like I said, I'm completely in on the Samsung one. But I just cannot figure out iPhones. Maybe it's because I'm old. What do I use for overlays? Race Labs. Ugh. There's going to be some rogue HBDs in this. Thing is, the HBD car as well only costs $3 to buy. So I think if you just wanted to do this for a bit of a laugh, that's probably going to be the car you're buying. Yeah, Race Labs is... It's a paid-for service for the Pro model, which I personally think is worth it. For me. But of course, obviously, you know, I make videos on it so I can... Well, not videos on it, but obviously I make iRacing videos so I can offset the cost of the Pro membership by making, you know... It's things like the telemetry on F1 and stuff cost money. So... Like, I did consider buying, like, the lifetime license, but it's like €400. It's like €50 a year. And I was like, am I still going to be using it in 8 years? I'm not optimistic. Yeah, if you watch like the setup videos on Mat 2 and 2 Racing, sometimes I've got the telemetry thrown up on that. That's Race Labs Pro. With like the steering input and the throttle trace and everything. Would you suggest a cheaper one? I think iOverlay, I want to say, is free. It doesn't have anywhere near the same amount of stuff, but I think it's a good alternative. I know like James Early uses it, for example. There we go, we're getting a bit quicker. I wonder how much quicker I could be if I was just using normal paddle shifters. Not gonna be... No, it's not that I won't be making videos until I die. It's more, will that be the popular piece of software to have in 8 years? Unless I'm gonna die in the next 8 years, which I hope not. I've got a mortgage longer than that. These are all the things you've got to think about now I'm old. Yeah, the VR stuff is all locked behind a subscription, isn't it? Which, to be fair, I don't use much VR, because it just makes me ill. But, Yeah, if you're on VR, it does work quite well. It's one of the only real ones that works well with VR, I think. This is a really odd car because it's generally not that difficult to drive. Like, you think for an old GT1 car, it has got traction control. I don't think it's got ABS. No, it hasn't got ABS. I am exactly 25 years old. F165. Codemaster still can't fix some of the weird glitches. Ugh. Yeah, definitely no ABS. Or just like an old hunchback man. I drive at like 40 AI like this. Hey, welcome in, Mr. Whitebank. You wish you were 25 years old again. See, this is always the hilarious thing when I say stuff like that. Because some people will say that. Oh, I wish I was 25, and they're actually only 26. And then you got other people that say that. And they're like in their 40s or something. I don't know how old you are. I hope I haven't offended you, but... There you go, see. Yeah, but I look forward to being old. I basically am old. Already. Literally, last 2 and I this morning when we got up, we're having a discussion about when we think I'll go bald. We're trying to work out whether I'll go grey or bald first. I reckon they're both going to happen at the same time. Well, practice is almost over. Right, we'll get one more lap in. Yeah, it's only a little blend through that final turn, but it's definitely not flat. Got to get the weight back over the front. I shall avoid you two then. Good luck to your team, Yuki. No, kitchen appliances, Dexty. I don't blame you. I still get emails from... What's it, JB Hi-Fi, because I bought a camera whilst we were in Australia. And I want to go back just for some of the tech deals you guys get. Ah, what are you doing? Ah! What? Hey! What's this guy's problem? He's ruined my last lap chat. Oh, man. I had to run the old Golf Racing livery. This is not the race just yet. We've got qualifying in a minute, and then the race shall begin. JB Hi-Fi goated. This thing, I was looking around a couple of weeks ago, because like the cameras are like using Sony's. Are like £200 cheaper in Australia just due to the conversion rate. So I did think, I was thinking about it a couple of nights ago. I was like, Dexty lives in Australia. If I knew I was going back, I'd buy some stuff, get him to collect it for me, if he was willing to, and then go collect it from him. But I've got no idea when I'm going back. Oh, yes, sorry, quality prediction. So, in my split, there are... Whoa, it's a lot of HPDs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I believe there are 22 GT1s. 22 GT1 cars. Yeah, I think there was a bit of netcode involved in that one. Oh, I appreciate it, Dexty. If I ever know I'm going back, I shall now keep looking on JB Hi-Fi constantly. The most annoying bit is they deliver to Ireland. They just don't deliver to the UK because we're out of the EU. Are you the Golf Racing livery because you're one of a kind? I think I've already seen 2 other Golf Racing liveries. Dixty. So the race is 215 laps. It should take a ballpark 5.5 hours. 5 hours 45, actually, I think, with pit stops and stuff. I don't know how much fuel I need for 3 laps of quali. I think we're going to lob... We'll lob 15 litres in. It is a V12. It's a thirsty girl. Yeah, we'll go with that. I haven't actually driven this thing on low fuel yet. I only ever practice on race fuel. Because I think qualifying matters so little in an event like this. I'm expecting there to be like a huge HPD pile-up at T1. BSJ, if you make it to the end, I will be very impressed. And slightly worried for you. So good news as well is these cars are on the new damage model. So if we end up in a huge wreck, we can get it fully repaired. Uh, 22 GT1 cars in split. Dart. But like I said, I will technically get disqualified after the race, but... Oh. That's one way to get some heat into the tyres. What would be the best sim to start with? I would say if you're still just looking to see if you want to do sim racing more, I would still say Assetto Corsa. You can get it for like £3, and it's such a good sandbox with the amount of mods. I would always say AC is the best sim to start with. Alright, come on then. First qualifying lap. Let's see what we can do. Looking for 270 on the run into T1. There we go. Just going to take this first lap nice and easy. Hopefully not going to 1x. Don't know if first gear is better through the hairpin. I don't think so. First gear is pretty long on this thing, but you can normally... Where second gear is quite short, you can get the pull. Oh, that was optimistic. We'll go for a bit of a late apex, try and recover it. I love the old school dash as well. You just got RPM and speedometer. That's it. None of this tide temperature, none of this delta. And the good thing is about this car, unlike the GT3s, is I can take tyres every time. Because you don't get cold tyres. Well, first lap hasn't felt bad, it hasn't felt great, but... Oh, that might be bad. That's going to ruin both laps. Get your predictions in, chat. Where are we going to qualify? First run's not been too hilariously slow. Oh, a little bit early on the brakes there into T1. So, last 2 and 2 yesterday watched the lunch meeting part of my stream. She was not impressed with my camera work. She was, however, impressed with the burp I did when we got back. I'll try 4th gear. Oh, that works. That works nicely. 4th gear through there is alright. This corner's so horrible to try and get slowed down for. Alright, come on then. One more corner. Oh, that's the line you want. That's good. Really get on that throttle nice and early. Don't think it's going to be much of an improvement, but hopefully it's something. We improved by 1/100th of a second. But both laps sub 140 I'm happy with. Pole actually slower than what they were running in qualifying as of now in HPD. I mean, we're a second off pole. There was definitely a few more tenths in it. But luckily it looks like the Aston Martin is quick. I reckon I could be a movie director. The bit she found most hilarious is obviously when I got it set up, I was just like this. Upgrading to Moza from Logitech, I would absolutely say so, BSJ. Depends on what Moza you want to buy, what your budget is, but I would absolutely say so. The chaos is why we watch. We love the chaos. If we can stay top 10 by the end of qualifying, I'll be quite happy with that, to be honest. Yeah, there's 22 GT1s and 34 HPDs. That's mad. Has everybody qualified? Oh no, there's a few that haven't. Do it, BSJ. Do it. And remember, exclamation mark Moza. If you use my link, you help us out. Callum will be giving me stick for my shameless plug. Hey, what's for breakfast, Dave? Right, make sure I got full fuel in. So I can show this setup off because it's publicly available. Ride height too high? You having a giggle? Yeah, no, Moza does some good stuff. Wait, what time is it where you are, Envos? That can't be breakfast, can it? Are you saying buy Moza whilst using Fanatec? The main reason I still... Like, Fanatec is still good, don't get me wrong. But the main reason I still use Fanatec over Moza is the fact I can play Gran Turismo and stuff. 240, okay, that's an acceptable time then to be having mac and cheese. Fair play. Right, come on then. Oh man, I'm nervous. Why do I agree to this? So we'll have tyres and fuel every stop. So it reckons fuel will do 32 laps. Just shy. Which is gonna be 50 minutes-ish. I think if we can get away with a 6-stop strategy, we'll be alright. We'll wait and see. We shall wait and see. What did I say that was stupid, Darren? I'm concerned now. Where did we qualify? P9. We're in top half of GT. Hey, good luck, Yuki, buddy. To you and your team, I hope I see you at the checkered flag. 2:40 AM mac and cheese, isn't it? Like if he said like it's like 8:40 like it is here in the UK and he was having mac and cheese for breakfast, I'd say that's a bit rogue. 2:40 AM though, if you're a little bit hungry. Hey, welcome in. Welcome on in. Well done, Jack. Get your predictions in though, ladies and gents. Where will we finish this race? Will we finish this race? Only time will tell. Either way, I'm nervous. It's a lot of Aston Martins, not that many Corvettes. I can't wait for these two Corvettes to take each other out lap 1. This is your engineer, BSJ. Oh, so, I mean, we should... What's it, 6 seconds? So every 15 laps they should lap us. So 12... We might make lap 200. It might be close between us getting to lap 200. I don't think the HPDs have got as big a fuel tank. Good to see our leader is giving us a bit of a gap. I would much rather that than being right at the HPD's trumpet ready for T1. But 6 hours of V12 Go Burr is about to happen. It's only got 6 gears. This is proper endurance racing. Back at its best, ladies and gents. Hey, welcome on in, Dan. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Banana Josh, thank you for the sub, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Why are we concertinaing up so badly? That gave me the fright of my life. Yeah, fair enough. God, that was scary. After I gave that guy stick yesterday for taking me out before the start of the race at Lime Rock, that would have been quite funny. If I then just completely ran through the back of someone. Luckily as well, where this is old tyres, I won't have flat spotted them. Or I shouldn't have flat spotted them.
Thank you all for racing this, and I hope you have a fun race.
Oh, see, people are so nice at these events. I always feel like the nicer events in iRacing provide much better community. Almost died on formation lap, 2nd day in a row. Wouldn't have shocked me if we had. But I used all of my skill to lock the fronts up. Oh man, so we'll probably be going green through like the double tight hairpin, I think. This can't go well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Edvols. We need all the luck in the world. But at least we've got V12 noises to keep us happy. I think the Corvette's a V8, isn't it? Oh, there's already a bumper. That's reassuring. Wigan boy, thank you for the follow as well. Is Wigan up the ticks? Am I right in saying? I just always find that video hilarious. Thank you, OG player. Here we go. 6 hours of Portimao. Come on. When are we going? Are we going? We're kind of going. Oh. I want to give myself a little bit of a gap. Yeah, this looks messy. Oh, 2 Corvettes, they took each other out. I said they would. I said on the grid, imagine the 2 Corvettes take each other out. Hilarious. Already got a big gap behind. I think it's 6 Aston Martins now at the front. Oh, HPDs are everywhere. That seems about right. That's quite funny. There's HPDs everywhere. So we just got a good start. I went to the outside, not the inside. Just because I figured if people were going to do something stupid, then hopefully we could avoid it. More HPDs! No, the Golf Racing one. Whoa. I suddenly spotted that Aston Martin coming steaming in down the inside. I was like, prepare for impact. But as iRacing starts go, that one is about what we expected. God, I've got to remember full fuel, everything like that. Problem is as well, there's going to be some HPD drivers that probably aren't that quick. I don't know what the... Oh no, SOF is basically identical across the cars. So we shouldn't have too many bad drivers. It's just one HPD getting... What's he doing? He's just taken out 2 Astons. What is that? It's lap 1, man. Oh yeah, these wheels caved in. I assume he's going to be pitting. I'm worried he's going to take out this guy. We'll get around him. Like, that is hilariously bad driving. Where are we up to? We're up to 4th. Oh, okay. I thought I was actually trying to let him have it. We're up to 3rd. It's not a bad lap 1. 6 places gained. Yeah, that was, as lap 1s go on iRacing, pretty bad. Pretty bad, pretty normal, I don't know. But that's 1 lap down, 214 to go, so, you know, we're getting there. This thing will bike quite well. I think Benjamin behind is... He's not got very high iRacing, but he seems to be quite aggressive with it. Oh, that was too late. Just don't lock up. So it's 35x before a penalty. So we have got to be a bit more careful than we were yesterday. But I will hopefully get less 4x's in this race. I like the fact we haven't even strung off the back of the HBD still. Oh, you've already got people leaving, man. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. What iRacing is this? Basically 2K SOF across cars. Across both classes, so it's not a bad SOF. Pretty much perfect for me. But of course, it might well be that you've got someone with 3,000 iRating and someone with 1,000 iRating in a car. And also, people just don't drive these cars, of course. So you're kind of limited by, you know, because the Proto GT Challenge, it's not dead as a series, but it doesn't go official very often. So you're kind of limited by how many people do sign up and stuff. Now, you can't just do like weekly practice everywhere. I think there are a couple of like streamed races, or like where the community comes together to actually run. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Oh, someone's gone round. Oh, it's more HBDs, of course. I think we've got decent-ish pace then. Top 2 have immediately got into the 39s. We run a 40.5, so we're not that far off. Let's say I don't expect to be one of the quickest guys here. I've got to definitely not get incidents though. 35x I will use up, which is not ideal. How is there already a blue flag car? If someone's pit. If you had to pit for damage at the start or something like that. It's a good little battle going on behind. It's a shame I seem to be slower than most of these guys. It's just about having confidence to get close to those curves as well. Like, you hit them, you're in big trouble. But as long as you can get close to them, you can make up a fair old chunk of time. I also feel like I'm losing plenty of time through there. It's just stressful. Raceline 3? Whose pedals are they? I don't even think I recognise the name. Hey, no worries, BSJ. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have a good one. Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely not maximising T1. So, fuel-wise then, first stint I don't think is going to end up being fuel limited because of formation lap. Like, we're not going to have to try and stretch an extra lap out of the tank or anything. Hey, have a good one, Envols. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. So, we'll be live again later on tonight with Create Series. We've got a lot of racing today. Behind. I think if we can get down consistently towards the 39s, that'd be good. That's what you want the line through there. Just get the car wedged over that curb. Oh, TX servo base works well. There we go, 40.2. Yeah, very good if you just get him all started. So you're on Xbox, aren't you, Dave? If I remember correctly? So you're fairly limited by what you can buy, sadly. I'm losing people left, right and centre. It's happened before, I'm sure it'll happen again. I didn't cause a pile-up on lap 1, that's what the people come for. Is Steam not coming to the next Xbox? Probably not. Will there even be a next Xbox, chat? Hey? Oh, it's one HPD. Who I'm actually battling for position. I was going to say, they can't be lapping us yet, surely. There you go, that's count one of the car just trying to kill me a little bit. Always going to have to go to the inside line out of that final corner, mate. It's always horrible into T3 because the back end's still trying to escape from 1 and 2. So you're kind of really trying to throw the weight of the car around a lot. iRacing on Xbox when? Never. But you will get NASCAR Heat 25. Not NASCAR Heat, what's it called? Just NASCAR 25. Ugh! That was weird. Haven't had that before. I think I just downshifted a little too early. That's how you lose a handful of places. I think we've basically Aston Martin are, I think, looking at the top 10. Because the only 2 Corvettes. Oh, come on. Might have to go back to flappy paddles, chat. I need 2 hands on the wheel more. Oh, there's my teammate in the LMP, in the HPD. Yeah, but iRacing isn't a Steam game as such. I can't see why Steam would agree to that. Oh, another one gone. Do the tyres go on this car after 5 laps? Is that the real question? Yeah, there'd be no incentive for Steam to do that, though. Because Steam makes a lot of money. Steam makes a hilarious amount of money when you consider how few people they employ. And because they're a private company, no one knows just how much of a hilarious amount of money it is. And you can really downshift this thing quite early, but I think I was definitely going slightly too early. I think through here, though, I just also dipped a wheel out on the curb, which was not ideal. Ugh. Come on, back end. Work with me, not against us. Sounds so good when you get it right up to the top of the revs. Anything over 7,000, it's just screaming. Yeah, but iRacing makes so much money already. I think they're going to see, like, what happens with NASCAR and stuff first. But I don't think that's where they want to put their investment. I think they're also a little bit worried about what console lobbies would look like. Because iRacing isn't meant to be played on a controller. I know a few people that do, but I don't think they'd want, like, controller people jumping into lobbies and stuff like that. They would make a bit more money, but it's whether they'd kind of recoup. And also, can you imagine their pricing model on console? People would not be happy. iRacing does a very good job, I'd say, for the most part still, of being exactly the product it claims to be. It's not perfect by any stretch, and they certainly can't afford to rest on their laurels, because there are other games doing good things at the moment, but there's a reason why it's still king of the hill. Yeah, obviously you disincentivize a lot of people, because obviously they just don't want to pay, but even then. iRacing, if you don't buy any content, isn't that expensive to kind of initially get into. I say the $20 for a year, or 20 quid for a year membership with the Formula 4 car is very good value for money. They might well try and get the F1 license at some point. Oh, hello. Bit of battling going on. helping his teammates to the championship by battling with the current series leader. Is his creator series, or... I think Razin still has a mathematical shot at the championship, but that will probably disappear today unless Gillen has a stinker. Oh, there's the red line. Well, iRacing's already got basically all of the NASCAR content. There's not much that iRacing could add from NASCAR 25 that it doesn't already have on iRacing. That's why they've done a load of updates to a lot of the NASCAR tracks on iRacing. Any idea what track will be on the Wheel of Names? I've got no idea. I reckon we could see, now this is just a theory, I reckon we could see, like we had at Hungary Monza a couple of weeks ago, but with setup locked. I reckon we could see a scenario where you ended up on like either a high downforce circuit with low downforce or vice versa. Here we go, first HPD of the day. So yeah, just over 10 laps in, they're going to lap us. It's about where we expected. Maybe slightly early, but of course the first stint is always a little bit more. Try and let him through without costing myself too much time, but do it in a good spot for the pair of us. God, can you use all the curb through there? I guess you can. Ugh! Can't use that curb. That was scary. Fix set a wild card. Should you put in place? You'd probably cook. I feel like, yeah, maybe I'd be slightly more competitive on fixed setup. I don't know. Like I said, this season I'm really not too worried. I haven't even fully decided whether I'll sign up to next season yet. I don't race on setups that are that close to default. I race on slightly more neutral setups, I think, than a lot of people. But I wouldn't say they're close to default. Whoa! I'll avoid you then. I was saying, it was a good job I checked my mirror then, because I was about to turn in. And I will be going through on Mat 2 and 2 Racing as well and updating a load of the setups. Yeah, I mean, this guy's a menace. Absolutely. No! Yeah. Well, we've got a little bit of steering damage, but... Oh, I've got meatball for that. How bad's the damage, then? How is that a meatball? And what was that guy doing? Wonderful. 27 seconds are required, 3 minutes of optionals. That's not the end of the world. Yeah, so Razin needs to outscore Gillen by like 13 points. I assume they're not doing that. Yeah, they're trying to do ties, aren't they? So they won't get the requireds done as quickly. When's the next special event? I think Indy is the start of September. I want to say that's like 6 or 8 hours. So I might try and see if like Cam or UZ want to do that one. 8 hours is probably a little bit too long for me to do solo. Alex needs to DNF for the content. I think everybody was expecting Karim to obviously be right with him as well.
Melissa Dyer and the number 41, you're blinking like crazy.
Steering damage is still there. We'll see how bad it handles for a few laps, and then we'll see if we want to take all the optionals. Or whether it's worth just taking the optionals as the race goes on. Has Alex ever won a CS championship before? Ugh. Oh, that's the leader again. It doesn't feel bad because it's not ideal. Just a little bit annoying. I think whilst the steering's still bent out of shape, we'll have to go back to flappy paddles. It's just going to be a little bit too difficult to manage, trying to sequential and keep the steering exactly where we need it. Yeah, I mean, up through there it is sketchy. It's not impossible, but it's sketchy. So we're back down to P14 then. But say, if people like that are going around, there will be a lot more wrecks. I'm doing races with the same people I ran with yesterday, chat. I could not hear them because I was talking over them. Yeah, accidentally, that short did really well. And it's because with my headphones on, I could hear the horns quite loudly, but I probably should have upped the audio. But I got a lot of comments from people telling me that you couldn't hear the horns, so the video actually did alright because of it. Don't know what's happened on TikTok the last couple of days, chat, but I've suddenly gone from like 50, 100,000 views to 800. Like, it happens occasionally, but it's just very odd. TikTok is such a weird platform. Oh, it's that. He got no damage from that. I mean, look at that. What's he trying to do? He's got 2.5k iRacing and he drives like that. Complete moron. TikTok is really odd. Like, I just... The only annoying... Annoying is the wrong word to use. But where TikTok now pays out quite well, it's annoying that the platform can be so inconsistent. It's actually Instagram we've been seeing good numbers on recently. Which Last212 is very happy with, because she likes Instagram. She's always going on that I need to do more with Instagram. Thing is as well, like, I don't know how much of the optionals I'd need to take before the steering straight again. Like, it probably wouldn't be all 3 minutes worth. you lose monetization? I have no idea. Yes, more Instagram. But what do you want me to post on Instagram, though? Like, all I do is just upload the same shorts I do on TikTok and stuff. Yeah, so I know you can on... But 400,000 views on TikTok is sensibly probably $40. TikTok pays out a lot more than it used to, but it's still far from fantastic. Oh! What on earth is going on there? Is that how I see? The thing is, I don't really use Instagram apart from to post either. So I got like no idea what's trending and stuff. Post your bland daily meals. What did I have for tea last night, chat? Oh, I made pulled pork, didn't I? I showed you it during its creation. It was very nice. Yeah, these HBDs are wild. Some of them aren't too bad, others are sketchy. There's going to be a lot of wrecks. Hey, welcome in, whatever. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We had a decent start. I qualified 9th. I then had a really good start, was 3rd by the end of lap 1. And then more recently, an LMP2, or HPD car, sorry, dive bombed someone in front of me, and then rejoined the circuit horrendously into me. So I've got a bit of damage now. We're slightly off strategy when it comes to pit stops, but I'm now just 1 lap down, just over. But the others have got to pit a long time before I need to. But yeah, we're a bit wounded. I'm umming and ahhing about whether it would be worth taking the 3 minutes of optionals at some point. But yeah, the HPD cars are mainly menaces as far as I'm learning. So aggressive with getting past the GTs, getting past each other. It's like a proper iRacing endurance. But we shall see. So Race Labs is saying it's going to take 6 hours, but I think that's based on our lap times, not the HPDs. So I got no idea. So I think if you ran a clean race, you might just get to lap 200 in these cars. God, that inside curve can be so sketchy. So you can see top times now, even in GT, have started to tail off. Because the circuit's getting warmer, there's less grip. I've got to stop picking up 1Xs. Oh, see, that's the problem as well. When you lock the rear up through there slightly, because of the steering. It really just throws the car around. Do I know if there are any online racing games on Xbox? I mean, Forza's basically dead at this point. Apart from that, I don't really know what things look like on Xbox anymore. Where I never really use Xbox. I wouldn't even know what racing games have come out in recent times. Yeah, TikTok comments are awful. There's a reason why I only live stream once on TikTok. And I know a few guys were saying it's a really good idea to get back into it, but I'm just not sure. It was just so painful. But we did make 30p, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Yeah, Test Drive Unlimited, I played it a couple of times and it was a disappointment. It came out so broken. Hey Martillion, hope you're doing well, buddy. How's the early drive treated us so far? It was alright at the very start, and then we had a one rogue HPD car that's given me some damage. But we're doing alright. It's going to be 6 hours of avoid faster cars, because they apparently are just dive bombing. Problem is as well, I think the HPD has its biggest advantage over the GT1s through the mid-corner. So if they sit behind, that's going to be where they lose more time. So it doesn't quite incentivize him to go for dive bombs, but... I mean, things like that. You can't just expect to lunge it barely to the inside of someone and think... You know, especially because you've already committed to the corner in this. That guy's behind me. It's just a bit frustrating. It's just very little etiquette. I thought a race like this would be better for it than most stuff. Exactly, Martillion. Exactly. Can't complain too much. I hope you're well, buddy. Ugh. I mean, even that guy. He was way behind me, and I think he was looking for it. Yeah, iRacing is not a game for fun, it's a simulator. Are you... See, I mean... Like, how am I meant to know whether you're just going to absolutely chuck one up the inside there? He did say thank you, which makes it ever so slightly better, but it's still insane. It's just 6 hours of avoiding people. Oh, spinner. Oh. Oh no. It's a slower GT. It's a wounded GT is what it is. It's a Corvette again. Oh. Why rejoin? That's exactly what happened the first time I got taken out. I went to the inside of someone as they tried to rejoin. Which iRacing cars? I think, did I do Portimao yet? Definitely one I should add to the list if I have. I feel like I did. Maybe not though. If I had to guess, I would say Lotus and both Mercs could. Based on my experience of the Formula 1 cars now in iRacing. And when I say Lotus, I mean obviously the 49, not the 79. Honestly, at this point, Martillion, I'm getting used to it. I think that paints the picture of how this race has been so far. Not even 40 minutes in. Have I? No, gap's not there, buddy. I mean, it makes it more interesting, I suppose. And as I, trying to stay in a positive mindset, chat, you think if the HPDs are being this bad with me, they're going to be this bad with all the GTs. So then, more and more, there will be opportunity. I think the good thing is, ever since P2 lapped me, he hasn't really got away. Which, considering I'm on more fuel, is probably quite a good sign. Yeah, I don't really follow football or anything. I know did the Premier League start last night? Did Bournemouth beat Liverpool? What was the score, chat? I haven't seen anything. The only thing I've seen was it kept flashing up on Sky when I was watching the cricket. 4-2. Oh, fair play to Bournemouth. Liverpool won. Well, Liverpool are defending champions, am I right? You and me are going to fall out. Why? Because I thought Bournemouth might win. Are Bournemouth a decent team, though, in the Prem now? Like, not Liverpool, but... no. Use that curb. Thank you. Don't get a 2x. Yes, I see you. God, did HPD just try and go around the outside of that final corner? You can create the Mat 2 and 2 FPL League if you want. Mat 2 and 2 community. I'd probably join. To be fair, I've got so many mates that set up like FPL leagues and stuff. I'd basically set up a team for week 1 and just keep it for the rest of the year. Although I did beat a couple of them, I think, either last year or the year before. Seems sensible, doesn't it? I'll just avoid you. It's how many HPDs I'm still ahead of. That's the concerning bit. There's a huge gap behind me. Can't be long though before we start seeing GTs into the pits. So I want to have a look when we do pit chat as to how much optionals we take just by putting fuel and tyres in. I will let this guy through in a sec. If he's not getting dive bombed by HPDs again. Every time he gets close to me, another HPD just sends it. So FPL, I'm pretty certain you just pick like 14 players. I think it's similar to a draft, isn't it? It's the same kind of concept. Oh yeah, that seems about right. Whoa! Just got out all on the dirty stuff. Yeah, people are crazy in this. Absolutely crazy. I join and see a spin. Welcome on in, Bradston. I hope you're well, sir. You would expect nothing else. I have got wiper blades, but these cars don't have them enabled. So it must have, like, squashed a fly or something. I mean, what's that? I shouldn't be able to switch back a HBD car. That's just so stupid. He's a good job. Again, good job I spotted him. Go! What are you doing? Why am I having a legitimate race with this guy? Is this my new rival for the rest of the afternoon? One man in his HPD car who can't drive. You are such an arse. I'm on because the Porsche 928 isn't in this class. Where's he going? Are we No, we're not bottom split, surely. This has got to be middle split. This can't be bottom split. 2K SOF is not bottom split, surely. There's got to be 3 splits in this. Wait, how is there only 2 splits? There was like 200 sign-ups. Yeah, this is definitely bottom split. That guy's proved it for me. Can't believe that. Hey, Rhymecom, thank you for the follow, buddy. Apologies, I missed some of the follows coming through. So we're still trying to get our goal of 10k Twitch followers by the end of 2025. We're, what are we now, like just over 7,600? So we are slowly but surely getting closer and closer. How is this a 1,700 FOF? SOF, sorry, if there's 1,900 in HBD and 1,900 in GT1. How does that work? Unless RaceLab shows the SOF of every driver in the car right now. Didn't know Toast was racing in this. Toast could definitely do a better job. I mean, that guy now, it's taking him a good 4 laps to try and lap me. Thing is, that guy is still beating out 12 other HPDs. This has got to be about the time we start seeing GT1s into the pits, though. So it will go near enough 50 minutes on a tank. Oh, that's a 1x. Come on, man. Here we go. How has he got so much straight line speed? Oh, this is going to be a crash. Come on, you... Dear God. What is this? Like, how on earth? That was not the way I expected that crash to happen. Those two are having an incredibly bad battle. And sadly, I've been suckered into it. Am I getting dive bombed? No. Somehow not. There's 3 of them! Oh, and the guy leading is the one that can't drive either. Oh, chat. I'm having a crisis. We're not even an hour in. This guy will dive bomb me up here. Thing is, what I don't think the HPDs understand is when they go for a move like that around the outside, it sweeps off all the downforce on the GT1 cars. So we've just got nothing. And especially up at the top of the hill in a corner like that, it's just impossible. That guy, I don't think is running any aero. It's hilarious. These guys do not understand multi-class racing. Am I going to get dive bombed? No. Every single braking zone now, if there's a HPD behind you, you've got to spend more time focusing on your mirrors. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, they are a lot better on the brakes. Or they can be. But I think the HPD is also much easier to lock up. Yeah, they just have zero patience. If I don't make this move right now, I will never recover in the next 6 hours. He just doored me! Yeah, that seems about right. It's how much downforce you lose just because they're near you. Well, we're starting to gain a few spots back because cars are pitting. Which I guess is good. Yeah, I've literally ended up in like a pack of HPDs. And they are scary.
What are we doing?
Doesn't help as well, these tyres definitely only last a stint in these cars. I would argue that you might be slightly more fuel limited, tyre limited than fuel. Portimao is a good track. Here, are you going to dive on me here? No. Someone with a little bit of patience. Nice Guinness livery. Some of the liveries you do get are hilarious. Hey! What's that? What am I meant to do? Like, what even is that? It just doors me. Next corner, spins himself out. Like, what? That is what I'm dealing with in this. He's gonna dive bomb me again here. Again, literally having to avoid him. He can't be mad that he dive bombed me and I try and hold it around the outside. That's not the same one as before. Oh no, that is one of the ones I think that's already been a pain. What's annoying me more is it's now currently the current leading HBD was the one that took me out and gave me damage. So up to this point, his antics are working. Exactly, I only gave him 90% of the circuit. I hope you're doing well though, Ross. Well, come on in, buddy. Break. God, he just gets so loose up over there. Almost halfway to a drive-through. Oh, hello. That was weird. Just immediately snapped on me. We are a lap down from leader of class, I'm pretty certain. No, we might be... I think we might be back on the lead lap now. But it's because they've pit. We're slightly out of sync. But we basically lost most of a lap when we had to take the damage. I'm hoping we can take like a minute's worth of optionals at the next stop, maybe get the steering straight, and then be a bit better again, but I'm not holding my breath. Let's say we're up to 7. Whoa, sorry? What is going on with this car? Am I downshifting just too early? Are the tyres cooked? Spin me right round. Well, we've actually now got a battle for position. Oh, it's a Corvette as well. There's still at least one of them running. Hey, welcome in George Rally. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I think as the tyres go off, because of the steering damage, it's making it more slidey and unpredictable. Fair play to him. He got it stopped. Good job I broke there, wasn't it? here looking at the race before the next time slot. Good luck is all I'm going to say. Are you in HPD or GT1? Yeah, he's rejoining again in traffic. It's about the 4th time I've seen that guy do that. So this Corvette right in front of me is the only one inside the top 10. Hey, love the martini. Yeah, all I would say, George, is just be very, very careful of HPDs. They're insanely stupid. Alex Gillen would win this easily. I watched some of his, when we did that 3-hour Sebring race a couple of weeks ago. His driving standards in that were hilariously bad. I've got no idea. Oh my lord! A Corvette's died. What is this guy doing? I think we're good. I think the Corvette's fine, maybe. What are you doing? How can you move across someone's nose like that? On cold tyres? This race is genuinely going to give me an aneurysm. What did I do? He's on cold tyres coming out of the pit lane. He's slower than me. And he just goes across my nose. I had no idea he was just going to turn across. Oh, I'm following this guy. That was bad. Yeah, seems about right. Just a lunge to the inside. Could have got the run on the exit of the corner and probably lost yourself less time, but there we are. That guy's a menace. It's my favourite car in the whole wide world. I honestly don't know. There's far too many to choose from. Oh my lord! Totally Matt's fault. So the HPDs just aren't that much quicker than the GT1s. They're much, much quicker through the... Well, they gain most of their time through the corners. Down the straights, they're not much quicker at all. One of them is definitely on a low downforce setup. But I think they're quite limited in what they can change on the car for this. I saw one of them that had like 10 miles an hour over the rest, but apart from that... Just make it very clear he can't dive bomb me into here. Because Lord knows he would otherwise. Where's he going? I wanted to drive the Corvette. I don't know if there was a BOP, to be honest. The Corvette seemed pretty competitive. I think we've had more Astons in this lobby. But 2 Corvettes qualified top 6, I think. But then crashed into each other at the start. Which probably hasn't... Like, this split, of course, already, yeah, you've got less Corvettes anyway. But most of them have been unlucky. And just obviously where there's a sheer quantity of Astons. I think the Aston Martin might be the better choice, but I honestly don't know because I don't own the Corvette. Just go. How can you not outbrake me into there, man? Aston Martin was underweight in like 7 years. Yeah, probably. That seems about right. Like, I'm still ahead of that guy an hour in. To be fair, I know I've got to pit again soon, but we're back up in the top 5, which is insane. We're like a minute off leader, just under. I said, once we get this steering damage sorted out, we should be fine. Where are you going? Yeah, you can... I would say the Aston Martin is probably the better car, but I would say a good driver could get pretty much the same speed out of the Corvette. The Corvette doesn't rev that much lower either, I don't think. And of course, it's American, so it's got a V8 motor, and I've always told V8 motors are the best motors in the world. I got taken out yesterday. How should I get back into iRacing? By driving fast and clean. Almost my bedtime chat, I reckon. Hey, Lee, thank you for the follow, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you for the raid, sorry, I should say. What have you been streaming today? Creator Series is tonight. We will be live again. How do you sit at my door for that long? Hey, what I'd say, I know a little bit about Football Manager. What are you doing? Like a Road to Glory, or who are you managing? A couple of my mates keep saying I need to get into Football Manager, make some videos on it. But again, I don't follow football, so I've got no idea what I'd be doing. W13 Dirt Oval is actually a... sorry, W12 on Dirt Oval is a hilariously good combo. For some reason, the Merc just finds grip. Yeah, fair play, mate. I hope it's going well. Are you going to beat PSG? Is it PSG that wins everything in French football? the tyres are definitely starting to go. Tyres are definitely going again. You do not want to do more than a stint on them. It's also with this car as well, I think. Once you get the tyres to slide a little bit, they really struggle to come back. So, we're running fairly decent times. Am I going to get dive bombed? Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's just so bad, isn't it? We've got a huge gaggle of HPDs again that I'm going to have to now avoid. There's the one that took me out. Punt him. Oh, it's so tempting. Well, I really don't want the 4Xs. Am I going to get dive bombed at this next corner, chat? We can have so many predictions for that. Oh, there's a Corvette! A Corvette in the wild! So I think that might be leading Corvette in this race. These are, yeah, the old endurance cars. So GT1s, there is technically GT2s, but they're not in this split. And the old HPD, which was an LMP2 before LMP2s were really a thing. Why are you braking so early? Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm dive bombing. Generally wasn't my intention there, but he seems to brake quite early. Thank you. Yeah, you think in theory this would be a great combo for a race, but most of the HPDs are just menaces. Because the HPD is only $3 to buy, it's one of the cheapest endurances to do. And my assumption is a lot of people bought it an hour before the race, with the way they're driving. Just my assumption. I guess the one thing I was also really nervous about this race, chat, was that I was going to end up in a split with no HPDs. And therefore this race was going to take like an hour longer, or about 35-40 minutes longer. And I was like, that would not be ideal. 2.8 laps. Maybe I can save the fuel? Never know how useful it might be come the end of the afternoon. The Corvette definitely has traction control. I believe the Ford does as well. Unless you accidentally had traction control disabled. Oh, is that when beforehand? Did they used to not have that? That's insane. Yeah, I assume to own the HPD you can't actually play iRacing actively. To buy the HPD, you must have a maximum of 2 hours on iRacing in the last 12 months. HPD is a noob cannon. It was. I remember back in the day, it was the HPDs and the Daytona prototypes that were always hilariously bad. Well, we saved a bit of fuel that lap, so we might be able to get it, the extra one. I think we should be able to. I've got the HPD. I've driven it a couple of times. It's fairly fun, but very, very weird. Yeah, definitely not a window there, sir. You can wait. It feels like stuff is starting to calm down. Just a little bit. The HPD as well, I'm pretty certain revs up to like, I want to say it's 10,000 or 10.5k. It's kind of insane. Thing is, like most cars on iRacing, they can be fun when you've got good people to race against. It's why I wanted to do this race, was I figured that it would most likely only be done by people that actually want to play a lot of iRacing. But it seems to mainly just be driven by menaces. Oh, apparently I'm doing the extra lap then, chat. Completely forgot about that. Let's hope we don't run out of fuel. Yeah, we need to save about an extra 0.1 this lap. But hey, maybe with some HPDs, I'm going to have to avoid some stuff anyway. Curb. Ow. What? How on earth am I going quicker than you into there? That's completely flat in your car and not in mine. How am I still getting the run? What are you doing? I've just got taken out by 2 of them. What is he trying to do? Chat, please give me sanity. These guys are complete menaces. They're all morons. I don't know how I kind of got away with that, but they're all idiots. Yeah, we've got to pit for more fuel now. Luckily, my pit box is right at the start. There we go. Well, we made it on fuel at least. Just. So, 3 minutes of optionals then, chat. Oh, it's not going to do most of it. Yeah, we've still got minor wheel damage. I was hoping we get rid of quite a lot of the optionals, but I don't think we will. I'm also going to have a drink. It's a very good point, Callum. I'm not arguing against it. My bum is numb. Did you get into an accident that wasn't your fault? Wait, it doesn't do fuel and tyres at the same time? Good lord. No wonder pit stops in this thing take so long. Come on, fix the steering damage. That's all I want. We'll get a few more optionals sorted. Maybe they've got the steering damage done. Who knows? That's really annoying, though, that you can't take optionals whilst you're doing fuel, or you can take like 3 seconds worth. Steering is still slightly out. That's annoying. I've got no Red Bull with... Oh, no, I've got my Red Bull bottle, but I haven't got a can of Red Bull. I didn't think I need one for this. Yeah, I imagine they're even worse in shorter races. Is that the same guy again? Go! Right, where am I down to then, interestingly? Curb. That's fine. Hey, thank you very much, Jack. Exclamation mark gloves. You can head to IMB Racewear. Sadly, you can't buy these ones anymore, but they do some good gloves on there. Would highly recommend. I used to own a Peugeot as well, so don't worry. Guarantee I'm getting dive bombed now. Nope. Okay. Are we only down to like P10? I think we're only down to 10th then, so we're basically back pretty much where I started. Which is not bad at this stage. We'd still lose 6 iRacing if I finished here, but I think I'll lose more because I'll get DQ'd. I am also probably soon going to get a drive-through. Yeah, that seems about right. I'll just avoid you then. I won't get DQ'd, I'll just get a drive-through. Oh, sorry, I'll get DQ'd at the end of the race because you have to have 2 separate drivers in this. And it's just me. Dexter got murdered by more HPDs, but luckily I didn't lose much time. Apart from that, not a lot. No. Good place to have a picnic. Corvette. I'd be so interested to know what the gaps are going to be by the end of the race for the HPDs. Exactly, yeah. The HPDs, their biggest advantage over the GT1s is on the brakes. On the brakes in mid-corner. So it's kind of like they feel desperate to try and get past you for exactly that reason. So we are, I mean, obviously it's all dependent on traffic, but we do seem to be a little bit quicker than the guys in front, which is good. Oh, oh my lord, why are they having a picnic? Why are you reversing? That guy's taken me out like 3 times. I think we might be screwed, chat. I think we've lost a wheel. Yeah. Why reverse in that situation? Like, what's he doing? This race is genuinely giving me a crisis. So team reckon we can repair it. But, like, why? Wait, where's Chase? There we go. I mean, look at that. So he's there. Other guy gets going again. So other guy started going. He then proceeds to reverse in the middle of a corner towards the apex. And admittedly, we get netcoded as well, which doesn't help, but that's ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. We've got our first kickbot of the day. It took a little bit longer than hoped, but how bad is that damage going to be? Who was it? No, it wasn't this guy. Oh. Chat, I say this with the most love. We'll give him one of those. Is he still? Oh, good. He's got big damage as well. I have no idea how much damage that'll be. Matt's sending rage messages. Absolutely, Matt's sending rage messages. Who reverses in the middle of a corner? I'm pretty certain they'd already crashed into me at least once before. Which team's he on? That's the 20. Which team is this? Oh, so they got a new guy in. How bad do we think the damage is going to be, chat?
Seriously, man?
Right, how bad's the damage? 8 minutes of required. Deary me. Blue flags work completely differently in endurance racing. Oh, there we go. Jordan's probably going to be getting a ban. Which car's he in? He's definitely getting a ban. iRacing. Oh, he's gone. That's a shame. J&J Racing. Where were they? Let's have a look. Let's see what happened. Oh, his internet's terrible. Oh, yeah, they've had terrible internet anyway. No idea. You can't even see because their other drivers disconnected like 6 times during this. Where are we? Where am I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so here we go. This was one of the other incidents I had. So, you know, just driving along, trying to enjoy my life. Number 16 just moves across me, and then the next one collects me as well. Somehow I come out fairly unscathed from that one. But yeah, I mean, this is what we're dealing with. Who was that? That was a 16 car. Like, oh no, it's the same one, I think. Or have they got 2 cars in this? This guy can't drive either. I'm going to report Jordan, though. Wait, I can eject his spotter. He's gone anyway, but still. So, blue flags work with multi-class racing. The faster car has to go around the slower car. Like, it is not up to the slower class of car to get out of the way. If you're lapping someone in your own class, yes, they have to move. If you're lapping someone in a different class, they have to move. So the other person in that JJ Racing car had 400 iRacing. Must be Dexty. Welcome on in Rewind. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I love the fact we didn't get any more optionals from that contact either. It's just all requireds. Literally 400 iRacing. You can see it right there. 400. Do you play Tema while we are waiting? What on earth is Tema? Oh, do the Premier League team. That'll take me more than 5 minutes, won't it? I have to fully do my analysis. Yeah, this is the thing with multi-class racing is sometimes the faster class of cars just don't move or don't even try to make an effort to go round you. They just try and drive through you, which is very frustrating. But again, you're kind of limited in what you can do to avoid them. But it is what it is. Yeah, if I'd known this was bottom split going in, which is even more concerning. But hey ho. Oh, he's still going back to me. He's apologised. To be fair, he's apologised. We don't accept apologies from idiots. Okay, we're slightly different then. Find his Twitter. Yeah, Elon doesn't care. You can send all kinds of views. He's owned up to his mistake, chat. And for me, that's as good as anything else. Yeah, I think we're having some minor issues with the kick streaming. I don't know. How many laps down am I? We are... Where are we? 8 laps down. So we're over 1/4 distance. So, leader in GT is 3 laps down. So, I mean, we're going to be more than 8 laps down, aren't we? Watch as that car kills Matt again. Probably. I think they've got 2 cars in this race, and both of them took me out in the last 4 laps. Exactly. If someone accepts they made an error when they quite clearly did and apologise, I'm kind of like, yeah, it happens. You know, it is a game at the end of the day. What's more annoying is when someone does something stupid and then like tries to blame you for it or something like that. Already almost at drive-through as well, yeah. One more contact 4x and we've got a drive-through, which is suboptimal. Last 212 is actually off to London with her mother for the day. I think they've already left. Dexty. That's brilliant. Sorry, yeah, iRacing, the full simulation. Hey, welcome in, Maxu. Hope you're doing well, buddy. iRacing isn't a game. It's a real-time racing simulator. Imagine being able to casually go to London. To be fair, from ours, it's only like an hour and a half, 2 hours. She's also not really going into London. She's going, I believe they're just going to Hampton Court for the day. Yeah, it's further. I mean, it's an hour and a half on the train from here, so it's not much closer, but it is definitely closer. Well, this is the thing. From here, it's an hour and a half on the train or an hour and a half in the car. At least for you, the train is definitely the quicker option. Streaming isn't a job; it's a vocation. To be fair, as I've said before, I would love to be able to do more streaming, but at the moment, it still just cannot. Obviously just doesn't earn enough for me to be able to do it more. Right, let's get those optionals. We'll just get the car completely cleaned up. What pedals am I using? CSL Elite V2s. I do live near a main line. I live directly on the line to the West Country. Like, we get trains pretty regularly here. Like, it's not a high-speed line, but it is a pretty popular one. Is a DD worth better or pedals first? It depends what your budget is, Andy, to be honest, I would say. F1 movie or Rush? I haven't seen the F1 movie yet, so I don't know. I'm going to have to say Rush. How many laps do we reckon we can recover, chat? If I end up finishing this race 10th... it's definitely going to be more crashes. Why is Twitch gifted subs to me? Sorry? Pardon? Twitch is giving me the option to make gifted subs cheaper. I know that. But... P1 in 20 minutes easy. I generally think if every other GT car stopped for 20 minutes, I would still not end up P1. I love the way Bradson's really debating whether the West Country is touring. If you finish under 10th, I'll have 5 in a row. That's the goal still, top 10. Till I get completely obliterated by another HBD. And then I cry and rage quit. Yeah, Bradson, I think we've broken Bradson. He cannot figure it out. Right, we're going to have a nice clean car, I hope. Oh, why is my oil temp so high? It's just because it's been sat there idling. Oh, no, it's coming back down. If we have an engine blow up, then I'm definitely giving it up. I got 500 of my finest noggins on it. I shall do it. I probably won't. I would assume most cars behind me have given up. Oh no, P15's still there. Oh, it's a car with straight steering, ladies and gents. It's glorious. What is that guy doing? How long is it before I end up getting a drive-through, chat? My guess is about 3 laps. I would say load cell pedals you will probably find more time quicker. Like I think the Thrustmaster TLCMs are decent. I've only ever used them a couple of times like events and stuff. But I'm pretty certain they're decent pedals. I mean, there's not a move there. I've got to go to an apex at some point. How on earth that guy's still winning? I have no idea. That would be based on your search history, Bryson. I was staggered to find out that woman's only like a year older than me. Like, I thought she was genuinely like her mid-30s. Hey, welcome on in, D-Dash. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, YouTube. I've got YouTube Premium, so luckily I never get any ads on YouTube, but I know for a while they could be quite unhinged. Yeah, I've got the G920 pedals for when I do F1 Championship Edition. I can see why a lot of people dislike them. Yeah, very well, thanks, D-Dash. Well, this race so far has gone pretty terribly, but we're still in it. At least if this was the old damage model still, then I wouldn't be continuing, because the car would have been permanently wounded. Thank you very much, Jack. I always appreciate it when people stay by and watch me slip into a terrible mental state by playing iRacing for a few hours. Hey, I like Gran Turismo 7. It's a good fun game. Definitely quicker than this guy. What's he doing? Is that what GT7 stands for? Gran Turismo? I thought this was like well-known knowledge. I'm just going to cover the inside so HPD can't dive bomb me. That's the kind of strategy we've got to put into place now, ladies and gents. Yeah, seems about right. That guy's almost wiped me out again. How is he still going? Hey, thank you very much, D-Dash, buddy. I appreciate it. We're trying to get to 10k followers by the end of the year. That's the ultimate goal. So I was having a look, chat, on, because I don't know how many of you stream ever, but Twitch has like achievements. I think the only ones I've now got to try and do are stream like 25 days in a month, which we might be able to get to at some point fairly soon. Grass there. And then it's like all the watch time ones. But I didn't realise that Twitch now does creator awards like YouTube. But I think we need like 5 million watch hours. So like 5 million hours of people watching your streams. I think we're at like 25,000, so that might take a few more years. 25 days in a month. I mean, I'm literally doing 5 days this week. And as I said before, if I start streaming like more in the day, which I might start doing in the new year, then maybe we'll get there. The thing as well, if I desperately wanted to, I could just like stream some like season compilations and stuff. I know I did that a couple of times. I don't know what that is, Bradson, to be completely honest with you. I got access to Ren Spot. I don't think I've ever once played it. As soon as they started going down that everything's gonna have NFTs and everything like that, I was like, yeah, I'm good. Was that a real thing, was it? We've gained a place! Oh, it makes it all worth it. P13. How few places will we gain? How much pain will there be? Right, okay. I guess, I mean, that's basically what Twitch is, isn't it, nowadays? Once we start cooking with Matt streams. Well, this is the thing, isn't it, with Twitch? Like every social media is... And this is why I'm really trying to, you know, trying to do the extra stream a week. If we could just get into a better routine of doing, like, 3 or 4 streams a week regularly. Yes, I see you. Well, there's definitely not a move on there. But I'm hoping kind of the second half of 2025, now I've kind of moved and we're all settled, that we can just start building a little bit of momentum and then try to go bigger and better in 2026. That's why I've set the follower goal to 10k by the end of this year. I'm going to try and put a little bit more emphasis with it on YouTube as well. Saying, come follow the Twitch. It's easier to call you BP. I shall try to remember that. As you will very quickly learn, I am the worst person in the world when it comes to names. Jack, I basically spent 2 hours calling Jake yesterday. Yeah, seems about right. Yep, all backing. Oh no. I believe it's one of the rogue HBDs again. Whoa. See, just being near them made me panic. Wait, what gear am I in? Oh, 5th. That would explain why I had no rotation. So we are 1 incident point away from getting our drive-through. Yeah, I'm just terrible with names. To be fair, chat, it's not just you guys, it's everybody. It's a good job I can call Last 2 and 2 by the right name. Obviously, Last 2 and 2. Ugh. Do you ever call Last 2 and 2 Mum 2 and 2? No, I do not. If you ever call your partner Mum or Dad, then you've got some big problems. And I mean that both ironically and then... well, let's not get into that conversation. That's not how you take a hairpin. Nothing driving-wise today I have taught you is a good reference point. I ever called Mum 212 Mum 212 instead of Mum. The thing is, what's hilarious as well is I don't actually often call my mum Mum. So in my family chat, we just have nicknames for nicknames for everybody. I just come up with a nickname for someone incredibly quickly, and then it just sticks with it. So without doxing my whole family, I have nicknames for all of them. Am I on a first name basis with my parents? Kind of. Birth Giver 212. What a grim name. Giver of life. At least that sounds a bit more noble. So how far up is the next car? Next car is 2 laps ahead of me, but we are surrounded by, I think, dead LMPs. El Accidente, the bottle job. I'm liking all these cryptic messages. Don't start kink shaming, it's too early for that. I will kink shame that dart to the end of the earth. Yeah, the bird does make more sense than... definitely more sense than most of the stuff I come out with. See, we're back immediately into the 140s. Now I've got the damage sorted. So I think we do unironically have good pace here. Another GT. Because we've got so much of this race still left to go as well. We can definitely make back up some places. Like, we're probably now at 1/3 distance. That's slightly worrying. Yeah, look at that. Top end in the slipstream. We're matching that HPD. You must be on quite a high downforce config, but that's quite impressive. Wait, is there a GT up there? Is that, yeah, that's definitely a GT. Where are you going? What are you doing? I'm still ahead of that guy. He's got 900 iRating. How 2 hours into this, after I've taken like 15 minutes of repairs, are you still behind me? You're like 15 laps down. Am I just becoming a bird streamer, am I? As watchers, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Must be Matt's voice. We have finally found the correct Matt 2 and 2 audience. What's the best this guy does something stupid into T1? Yeah. Why? Oh, of course. Just give up. How am I outbraking him? I'm legitimately quicker than this guy. I don't know how. It's just like, I understand, you know, I'm certainly not one of those people who's going, oh, he's only got 900 iRacing, he shouldn't be playing the sim, because we've all got to learn, but why pick the faster class of car is what's frustrating. If you're going to be slower than us and just get in the way. Ugh! I hate this game. Yeah, oh, of course. Oh, another 8 minutes. I'm so done, honestly. It's Portimao, so similar part of the, well, similar-ish part of the world, I guess. But yeah, not. So it's Portugal, not Spain. But it's good track, modern track, but good track. What are the races that they're going on today, chat? Is NASCAR on? Where is NASCAR? That's normally at 11 AM, isn't it? It does also say Portimao. Do you want to play a game? What racing's going down, chat? What do we fancy doing? I mean, Road Atlanta in IMSA will be hell on earth. Richmond? Do I want to do Richmond? Do I even own Richmond? I don't know if I own it. Oh, it's Daytona next week. That's a shame. I genuinely don't know if I own Richmond. I think I do. Is it at the start of the season? No, it's not. Maybe I do own it, maybe I don't. I've got no idea. Oh no, I do own it, apparently. God, there's only like 3 NASCAR Cup tracks I don't own. I got no idea if this is game over. This is just Pit Stop Simulator. That seems about right, Dexty. Seems about right. Wait, have they given up as well? Or are they still out there going? I assume they're going. Yeah, they're going. So where was the guy? Is this the guy that... Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Is this the one I rammed into the back of? Because he decided to dive bomb me at T1. What lap are we on? Oh. Wait, where is this the guy? No, I don't think this is the guy. Oh no, he's way too high of the order. Maybe, I don't know. Oh no, it's this guy. Should put Matt on Idiots of the Week. I wouldn't blame you. Is that me in front? Yeah. Wait, when did I... Is that me? No, that's not me. I was going to say. Where are we? Oh, so it was the other guy. How many cars have they got in this race? Wait, he's on lap 31. Sorry? Hey, how is he slowing down that much at T1? He slowed down to 96 kilometers an hour, for reference, in a GT car. Let's just pick the lap before at random. We slowed down to 150. He was 55 kilometers an hour slower at the apex of that corner than a slower class of car. I mean, let's not talk about this. This was code for Matt's lost the will to live. Yeah, he's still braking on the apex. Yeah, it just locks the rears and immediately rips the front off. That's all we'll say. I just don't like pitting. What can I say? 20 laps down. Dearie me. So we're probably, what, close to... We're just over 1/3 distance, aren't we? According to this, we're 15 laps down. There's barely anybody running behind me still, I think. Oh no, 16 laps down, there we go. It's the fact you've just got like little clusters of LMPs or HPDs. And then the man with no name. How fascinating. I'm amazed you're choosing to keep racing. Oh, I don't know. Matt wants breakfast. Matt always wants breakfast. Matt had breakfast, to be fair, before we started. Are there any good iRacing races going down? What could we do? Say Richmond. What's... Oh, Ringmeister this week is like Legacy Pro Master or something. The thing is, as well, there's like next to nothing with any attendance. What? How is iRacing dead on a Saturday morning? Why is no one on the sim? So you got 200 laps of Richmond. How long has that taken this week? Results. 2K SOF. So an hour 40. With 11 cars on lead lap. "73 laps of cautions in that. Correct race for you in chat. I got no idea. Oh, yeah, Zlatan only talks about himself in the third person, doesn't he? Second breakfast. What if no name is his name? Well, that is the real philosophical question, isn't it? That we sometimes have to ask ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Smurf with the 10 gifted. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Justin, It's Zenith, Judgery, Mickey Cooper, Mayo. Anybody else? Oh, it must be. If it's 10. Chef Jeff, brilliant name. Sunflower, Sir Spice. Satent, Darren, as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Cheer you up and allow more people to watch your bottles. We'll keep going, chat. We'll get the damage sorted. Oh, yeah, there is an IMSA endurance this morning as well, which I think pretty much got as many sign-ups as this. Yeah, we've still got to serve the drive-thru after this. Hey, thank you for the gifted as well, Bradson. I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it, Smurf. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy. Well, it's because there's no cars going around now, surely. You won't appreciate it. So we are down to 40th. Finish Endurance Arcade. I assume they're still going. Wait, are we still 13th in class? No, surely not. Like, the thing, I could be genuinely tempted just to hang around still to see if we gain any I rating. With just how hilarious that is. Oh, we unlocked a random emote, chat. What did we unlock? Unlock now. Fall damage. Unlock what? I don't know what it... Oh, hey? Yeah, the bird has more sense than the rest of us, to be fair. If I come out again near that rogue HPD, who's slower than me, then I might actually cry. Like, genuinely cry. Tears down my face. Also, I'm slightly concerned because the team said they can get most of the damage sorted rather than all of it. So if the car is still wounded, then that might well be GG. And yeah, and some of you are coming back later on to watch Creator Series. Yeah, absolute mad people. So there's 138 laps to go, chat. We are 58 laps down. So we're nearly a half distance, to be fair. So, I mean, this race should only take about 5.5, I think. Another 30 laps, 45 minutes, 2 hours 50, 5 hours 40, I think. To create series is at 6 PM UK. Oh, thank God I got the limiter on. Bradson has to contribute to society whilst I play video games all day. That's the harsh reality, ladies and gents. Thank you for the bits, Chris. I appreciate it. Seems about right. Immediately come back out and get dive bombed. Why are we racing once again? Because we never give up, apart from sometimes. Yeah, another dive bomb. I'll just avoid you. I'm now considering pulling an all-nighter. Oh, Dexty. Oh! What was that? Oh, the car was definitely still damaged then, it would appear. Oh, we got more damage. Because someone rear-ended me. No, it's not a meatball this time. So I have to take the drive-through and then the damage. If this is another 8 minutes, then I'm definitely calling it quits. Right, don't hit the wall. There we go. That's how you navigate pit lane entry. Retire the car. The thing is, most of the people in chat don't have iRacing. So I can't really do a chat race. Oh, we got a new emote. Ugh, mood. And people wonder why I don't tend to practice much for these kind of races. It's because nobody else does. What's the annoying bit as well is those occasional races where you do get a clean run are so fun. Yeah, this thing, most people don't have iRacing. Worst rejoin ever? Ew? Was that last lap? Exactly. Yeah, I think the car is permanently wounded. Which guy is this? Patrick Team Seat 1. Where are they? Let's have a look. Wait, what lap are they on? Oh, they're on like lap 70. Oh, they're wounded as well then. Let's have a look. Yeah, to be fair, he's got a point. Just so gone, showing no emotion. Yeah, exactly. This is the thing in these. Like, unless I just got my iRacing up a load. I'm not messaging people. I literally said I'm sorry. I don't think we're not having fun, Yuki. I've been taken out about 18 times. Oh, there's leaders had issues. Chicago C. Wait, no, that's me. Oh no, they're still running, I think. They still running? Yeah, they're still running. Oh, it's the Guinness team's doing well. Wait, have they got a bluey livery? No. Yeah, don't encourage me to drink, chat. That would be a disaster. Oh, good lord, there's a Team 183. I can't even escape Jamie in this race. Oh, they're not running. That's fine, then. Is there anything on iRacing we fancy doing, chat? GTs are at Road America. That's not bad combo. Draftmaster, where's that? Draftmaster's in the 87 Cup car. Oh, good lord. That could be hilarious. I've got less than a minute to decide, though. I mean, NASCAR's only got like 90 signed. There's just nothing with any interest this morning. FPL. I don't even have the link to join. GTP's at Road Atlanta. Yeah, but that race already began, didn't it? Or started ages ago. Or does it start in like an hour? There's like nothing on soon. Is my point. There's nothing good at 11:15. There's just nothing on. Ferrari Challenge. Yeah, well, I think they started one of them at about the same time. I think it was exactly the same time this started. So obviously you had quite a lot of people did that instead of this. But Bluey is a great program, to be fair. Have I got the Premier League app still yet? Where's the league? QUWK8F. I think I have a Premier League account. We're in chat, I think. Oh, it's in the Discord as well, is it? My clubs. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, they got Forest Green on there? No. My players don't care. Finish. Skip for now. Got it. Fantasy. Let's pick my team. Players. We want. Where's Cole Palmer? I like Cole Palmer, chat. Wait, where's Cole Palmer? Why can't I pick him? Exactly, I don't even get that far indexed, to be honest. Oh, is Cole Palmer a midfielder? Oh, okay, that makes more sense then. Wait, is this for game week 1 or game week 2? I've only got 700 million. We'll have that man. We'll have that man. We'll have you, I guess. I don't know. I'm just picking names I kind of recognize. Wait, I'm already halfway through my money. Wait, Jonathan Wheatley plays for United. Sorry? Let's go with you. Let's go with you. Let's go with you. Let's... How much money do these people cost? We'll be you. I'll have you. There we go, chat. I got 10 million in the bank still. Fantasy. Oh, apparently I'm doing this for game week 2. How do I join a league? Join a league. QUWK 8F. Join a league. I'm in the map 2 and 2 FPL. We love to see it. There's 5 of us. Love it. Absolutely love it. I suppose we're all starting from game week 2, aren't we? So we're all in the same boat. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I've got no idea what I'm doing either. I'm just picking random people. I think are we done with this chat? I think we're done with this, aren't we? We can't do a lot anymore. I don't think there's many cars running behind me. So I don't think we're going to lose any more spots. Oh, man. Yeah, I think we'll call that one there. What's that? 2025 Portimao 1000. Such a shame. Such a shame. It's just how few people seem to have the ability to drive. Especially, like I said, I think not help with the fact that I had no idea we were in bottom split. Which doesn't help. Is there anything good going on? M2s at Tsukuba? Ugh. Formula 3 at Road Atlanta. PCC. There's just nothing with much sign up. Why is iRacing? So I guess you got no Americans on, do you? Yeah. I think that might be it, chat. Light mode. I don't know how to do dark mode on iRacing. Is it in set? I don't want to accidentally dox myself or anything. 11,000 people online, but the most sign-ups for a single race is 35. Make that make sense. I would do that if it wasn't Navarra. Could be tempted to do that. BMW drivers are the worst. Said from a BMW driver. Have you had problems? I haven't seen many GTs doing much stupid stuff, but of course, obviously, you're not really seeing many of them. The problem we've had is just how many HPDs are adamant they need to dive bomb you everywhere, and then just don't do anything. Where's Rainmeister? I assume that's GT3. GT3s at Le Mans in the rain. That seems scary. Yeah, the HPDs just don't wait, so immediately you get taken out by 16 of them. And then you've got some poodling around that are slower than GTs, and it's just annoying. Like, even more annoying, somehow. And the thing is, Mark, I don't know how many of you guys have actually got iRacing to do anything. So it's a bit difficult to kind of pick something, is the problem. Do a poll to see. What do I do a poll on? Do people have iRacing? Where do I... Chat settings. Wait, what do I do? How do I make a poll? Oh, I've broken chat. I don't know what I've done. I've lost it. Chat's disappeared. I got no idea what I've done. I've broken chat, I think. Tristan Bailey, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. I'm a strict F1 noob, but I love watching the sim racing everywhere. This was me for a long time. Like, I'd mainly just play F1s. I don't even know how to do a prediction. How bad am I at streaming? Your mod ability froze. Wait, have I unmodded someone? What have I done? Oh, there we go. I didn't do a prediction. My mods do predictions. How do I do a prediction? Hey, thank you very much, Tristan. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh, I do... Oh, no, I can learn this. I do / prediction, don't I? Nope, wrong keyboard. That doesn't help. No. Manage prediction. Didn't we just pay out on that one? Start prediction. iRacing. So, say yes if you have iRacing. Say no if you don't have iRacing. Really simple. Yes if you have iRacing. No if you don't. Yes. 100%. No. 50-50. Oh, it's going down. Hang on, 3 people have voted. I should have done a poll. I don't know. I'm breaking it. Where's my poll gone? This was a Twitch thing. This was a Twitch thing. Oh, chat. I think we'll call it there, and we'll come back. We'll come back later on for Creative Series, fresh and energized. I think is what we'll do. That one has been a complete disaster. So I'm pretty certain the next special is Fuji. Not Fuji. Indie. I don't know if there's a way like you can see them. Official series. It's because it ended. But yeah, I think we'll end it there and come back later on for Creative Series a bit stronger. I'm gonna go have a shower, sort myself out, have a cry, you know, all the good stuff, all the good stuff. I apologise that one ended so badly. Like we had a decent fun race yesterday, but that one was just a complete disaster. But thank you to everybody that's still stuck by. I do love you all and appreciate you. Like I said, 6 PM tonight. Be there. Yeah, 6 PM. Well, we'll go live just before 6 with Create Series later on. But yeah, I'm just sorry that's ended the way it has. But very, very annoying. But yeah, like I said, thank you everybody. And yeah, we'll definitely be back later on. Hopefully we can have a better race in CS. I really, really hope.